Upsi. Ich mag nicht Abendbrot. Ich mag heiße Essen. Heiße Essen or warm Essen. This is the thing on my arm from when I burnt myself on the oven. So you can see that's not looking too nice and it really hurts. And the other thing is I've actually got a rash all over. I started out with a few they kind of look like lesions. They're about that big. I'll show you one on my leg. So can you see that there? It's kind of not bright red, it's kind of like an orangey browny colour, but it's really dry to touch. Guys, I just had a disaster. I just put my finger in the oil as I dropped the chicken in. Deep fried finger, anyone? I've burnt myself a few times this week. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box now. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. My hay fever got really...
Turn right after 300 yards.
I've got a really big ulcer at the top of my mouth here, inside obviously on my gums, and it is so painful. Ooh. Oh. Remind me never to do that again. I think I put too much salt in. Don't do that, just never do that, that's horrible. My ulcer is totally gone, which is amazing. I only did like dabbing it in salt a couple of times and it's totally gone already. I can't wait to be back in Germany just for this hay fever not to be so severe. I just had the biggest shock ever. I was just sat here getting ready and the window smashed closed and just all broke. It just scared the shit out of me and there's glass everywhere. This must seem like really pathetic, but you have no idea how loud that bang was. Oh, I don't understand why I'm such a wimp and a fainter, but it happened again, guys.
How do you feel, Emily?
She just came and gave me an injection in my tummy. This is what my leg looks like. It's all bandaged up. It just feels horrible. You might notice, by the way, that I haven't really complained much about my leg, and that's because it hasn't really been hurting as bad as the first operation. But something I'm noticing today is that I've got definite cankles, and it's really swollen like round here, and it's very painful to like walk on my heel. I don't know, my whole ankle and heel and base of my leg just feels very swollen today. This is the view from the... Oh shit, what the... Oh god. What is it? Oh, what is that? Oh my god, I just put my hand in whatever that is. It looks like bird diarrhea. It's disgusting. The key is butter your bread a lot. The chip butty with all the gravy and vinegar and buttery goodness, it all kind of falls apart and you're left with this big mess that you just have to throw into your mouth. I love it. Is the pollen count just higher in England than it is in Germany? Because actually I've been getting like pain in my fingers and thumbs. Like in this finger here, I've got basically kind of self-diagnosed repetitive strain injury. And in this hand I've been getting like a really bad pain, like, oh I can't show you, here, like in the muscle that's here. And just today it started hurting like there. There's like a sharp pain around here. And this is like, all I do when I edit is use these fingers, like click. Like obviously I use both hands when I edit because, ooh, I just dropped the camera. That's how injured my fingers are, I just dropped the camera. Oh, I just bit my cheek. This is the best, most relaxing bed ever. I love this. I can hear the birds tweeting next to me. My hey butterfly. Here it is again. Can you see it? I've forgotten so much that I'm allergic to grass that Tim didn't even know I'm allergic to grass, and we've known each other for what?
5 years.
5 years. I've got like a rash down where the grass was touching me. So basically you can see that line here where the grass was touching me because I was led like that. And it's the same on the other side. Can you see that? And I do sleepwalk, but it really scares me that I sleepwalk because I don't like that I've got balcony doors there and I could literally just jump out. I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't do that, but it just scares me to know that I sleepwalk if I'm like in an apartment on the 4th floor, you know? So it's about half an hour before I need to leave for work and I feel horrible. I really don't want to feel this bad for work. Oh my goodness, so I went to work and I felt so sick. I had to stop my second lesson and then I was sick and then I couldn't teach my third lesson and then the other teachers like sat me down in the library and got me a bucket and some tissues and stuff, and then they got me a taxi and then I was sick in the taxi home. Oh my goodness. But luckily she gave me a sick bag, like a kind of small shopping bag, so she gave me that and I was sick in that when I was in the taxi, so the man didn't shout at me or anything. It was horrible. It was like projectile vomit. I definitely think it's the doner kebab that I had last night. Oh my goodness, it totally must be. You're gorgeous, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh, I've got it. Have I got your duck? Ow! Ow! This is a very cute kitten. It's got little white socks on. So, you know, Irish dancing, swimming, football, music, language. I just want to do all those clubs. I wish I was like 10 years old again and then I could do all those things after school. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. So, yet another one, even though none of the other previous ones have seemed to actually help my throat whatsoever. Then again, I don't know how bad it would have been if I hadn't have had them, do I? But anyway, that's just a little thought for the day, isn't it? I think I am actually going to buy a football this weekend though. That's what me and Tim said the other day. We're going to buy a football this weekend, and then it's a really good time of year to play football because it's not too hot. It's just like really nice to go for a kickabout. Ah! Please. Ow!
Does it like? Is it like?
I don't know. I can't talk.
Oh, love.
It just hurts so bad. I think I've twisted my ankle. Well, in fact, I know I've twisted my ankle. It's the most painful thing I've ever felt. There's a dent in the ground there and my foot went in it and my ankle went over my foot to the side. I thought it was broken, but I can move my toes, look.
Can you move your ankle, like, can you still move it?
My foot is definitely not feeling as bad as tomorrow. No. Oh my goodness. My definitely, oh my. My foot is not feeling as bad as yesterday. It kind of still looks bad. Oh my goodness. No, yeah, again, makes me feel sick. I need to put myself back on. I hope it's just not going to be broken and that I can go to work tomorrow. Like, I really do not want to miss the rest of the week off. I don't want to, it's not broken. The bad news is I've been signed off work until Thursday because I've got torn ligaments. So they've just bandaged it up. And all this.
Summertime. 300 meters. 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 300 meters.
And this is like supportive tape. It feels really kind of strong. It's holding my foot in place. I can't really move my foot that much.